Put it back in. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Michael G. Munns, author, geek, and Seattle Seahawks fan, and this is where you watch me react to seeing horror and sci-fi movies for the first time that, for whatever reason, I've never seen before. Tonight, I'm going to watch one that I've heard about over the years, as it's always referred to as sort of a cheesy classic, or at least a new classic, because it's relatively recent, I think. I want to say it came out this century. I'm not entirely sure. I know very little about it beyond that. Hopefully the things I've heard about it being good and watchable and fun are accurate, but I guess I'm about to find out. I didn't actually say what movie it is yet, did I? I'm going to be watching Lake Placid, which, as I understand, has a giant alligator and possibly Betty White, which would be cool. I'm not sure if they're on the same side or if she rides the giant alligator. I don't think they're on the same side, I'm guessing. But I would love to watch a movie about Betty White training an alligator to kill people. That'd be pretty cool. That's probably not what I'm going to get, so I'm not holding my breath on that one. But I am looking forward to it. Like I said, I've heard about this movie a lot over the years. I never quite got around to seeing it for whatever reason. So there's not really too much to say as an intro at this point. So other than for the usual reminder to please like and subscribe if you want to. And I'm going to go grab a cider and probably some popcorn, and then I'm going to ride this alligator over the waterfalls into... I should probably really script these things before I get in front of the camera, but tough. It goes without saying, but Bill Pullman? Cool. Bridget. Wow. Oliver. There's a lot of people in this movie that I've heard of. Brendan Gleeson? Huh. Betty White. There we go. That diver's gonna get eaten, isn't he? Ta-da. Yep, Beaver Dam. So I'm about to bite his in the butt. Those beavers are territorial, man. Oh. He's not dead yet. Is he gonna pull up just a torso? Ugh. Ah! Ow. I was kind of kidding about pulling up just a torso. Well, apply a tourniquet. He could live. Probably not.
This was no bear. Bears don't attack people underwater.
Aqua bears.
Great. So nice to see you. Fuck off.
You want me to go to Maine to look at a tooth? I'm not going to Maine.
Come on. Nothing scary ever happens in Maine.
Teenagers trek in every once in a while to skinny dip. None have disappeared. None have spotted anything unusual.
Teenagers in a horror movie skinny dipping and no one disappearing is unusual.
God.
That's not how that works. I'm gonna say it anyway. They're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, my husband passed away. It's been almost 2
Hey,
years
Betty White.
now.
Do you know how your husband died?
Oh, yes.
She looks so young, which is funny.
You
But she
killed
killed him?
Oh, yes. He kept insisting, and finally I just gave in. I hit him on the head with a skillet, then buried him under the bulkhead.
I'll do it.
Yes, camp, but I thought that meant Ramada Inn.
Never been to Maine before, huh?
I have good hygiene. I'm not welcome.
I have some sympathy for her, but she's eroding that with those comments.
Hector Sear, he's this rich kook mythology professor.
Rich kook mythology professors are fun.
But I do know there's no way a crocodile can be in Maine, right?
Have you seen the movie poster?
Hector Sear, I said it once, let me know when it sinks in, okay?
Well, I don't like him, but I'm enjoying not liking him, so that's cool.
They aren't feeding. They're scared.
Oh. Well, that ain't good. No kidding. They should have brought bigger boats. I mean, my God, they knew some guy got bitten in half in the water. They're looking for the thing that bit him in half in the water. Maybe we should not bring tiny little canoes.
You are a saucy flirt.
He's gonna get eaten, isn't he? I'm not bothered by that. Editing Michael here. Interesting fact, I actually watched this movie before watching the original Friday the 13th, which means there was no net award at this point in time, but I'm pretty sure that I would have given Oliver Platt's character, the Ned Award, had it existed when I watched Lake Placid.
We don't need him.
Secondary female supporting character, she's probably going to die too. Brendan Gleeson, give him 50-50 chance, and then Pullman and Fonda will both make it. Put the toe down, man!
Try to put up with him.
He's a fruitcake.
Not a fruitcake, he's laying traps to protect you from the very real crocodile. Though, really, he should tell people where the traps are.
Why exactly would you want to be underwater at the time?
That is a good question.
They don't really attack underwater.
That wall guy got hit underwater.
True, they don't see that well underwater. You see, they have these nictating lenses over their eyes.
All right, I hate to interrupt, but we got some work to do. Hey, we can talk if we want.
We can talk if we want.
Yeah, I want to hear more about the crocodiles. Stop interrupting the important
Wait till we're
zoological discussions.
And that's why he thinks they're godly, because they don't bite him.
I don't know. He said he knew it when he looked in their eyes.
He's a crocodile whisperer. If they don't bite him when he swims with them, it's making it less likely that he's going to get eaten, which is mildly disappointing. Do they have any sort of weapons of some kind? Like, what happens if they find it? Is that a tree? What is that? That looks like a big dinosaur claw, but it's probably just a tree.
What was that?
I don't know.
It's probably a crocodile. This is me failing to think of anything useful to tell her to do. Grab her out of the water. Out of this! Bubbles! Oh, him.
Burke, pull up the speaker!
Are you?
I'm worried about Burke now. Bye, Burke. He was the only non-name actor in a single boat.
Very sorry about your deputy. He was a good man. Yep.
Okay. He's not a complete asshole. No! Cute.
Just settle down.
Hey, it's a bear! I was not expecting to see an actual bear. There we go. That I was kind of expecting. Jesus. That alligator's hungry. I mean, I guess all he ate today was a head, so he would want something more substantial.
I never heard of a crocodile crossing an ocean.
Well, they conceal information like that in books.
All right, pal.
Hey, let him. Thanks.
Okay.
You got that soft piano music. So. The piano of romance is plinking in the background. Plinkle,
Laws of
plinkle,
nature could be
plinkle.
changing, Jack. Here, get some. Go.
Oh, just fuck already. What's that? Oh, that's a big foot.
Because this is the cove that he obviously lives in.
So why are we landing?
Yeah, she gonna die. Oh, he didn't even eat the head. You're being wasteful, Mr. Crocodile.
No, I keep getting hit with heads.
Try to calm down.
No.
Calm down.
This is a perfectly rational reaction to being hit by a severed head. Ah! Put it back in.
What is she doing?
She's feeding a cow to the... Oh, God! She's worshipping the crocodile god. Well, some people feed ducks. She feeds crocodiles.
Disgusting.
That's not disgusting. That's nature.
Broken any laws.
How long have you been feeding this thing?
6 years.
6 Well, your husband burned you. You didn't by any chance lead him to the lake blindfolded.
No, she hit him with a
If I
frying
had a
pan.
dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it. If I'd reported it, they'd have sent people to kill it.
Ma'am, how could you not report this? Puts human life at risk.
Nobody lives on this lake. It's really his lake now.
Darling, he's not gonna hurt me.
Thank you, Officer Fuckmeat.
Betty White's a gem. How fast can crocodiles swim? And how far are they from where he is? Because they just saw him, the crocodile over there. I don't think he's gonna make it past this scene, but I could be wrong. He big. He curious. Look at his stubby little legs.
Suddenly I feel a bit foolish here.
Now I'm wondering, is this the kind of movie where a crocodile eats a helicopter? I'm not sure it is. But I'm not sure it's not. What's that? Is that an inflatable who's it? Ah, let go of the thing of my mom, Huh, he lived. And she lived. And the helicopter lived. And the crocodile lived.
I'm not a trout. You have no authority over me whatsoever.
You hurt his feelings.
Oh no. You hurt his feelings. I mean, it's important not to hurt people's feelings. You can avoid it, but, you know, sometimes feelings need to be hurt.
I got enough flaxseed with me to put him out, and I think I know a way.
Forget it.
Jack,
Forget it.
he's 150 years old. He's migrated to Maine. How the hell do we say we just kill it?
I like this conflict. This is good, and it's not something that's usually touched on in a movie like this.
I'll show you!
Go ahead.
You can't take the cow by eminent domain! You're all cocksuckers!
I'm just trying to think of what the cow's thinking right now. So, yeah, this is interesting.
This is not a happy cow.
The cow disappoints me.
Maybe the helicopter rotors are scaring it off.
He's servicing. There's a snout.
Poor delicious cow.
He's worried about the cow now.
Cow's the one in danger. Ah, no! Yay! Oh, no, no! Cow! Oh, shit! At this point, it's probably smarter, if it's not sinking, to stay in the helicopter or on top of the helicopter. Where's the cow?
Nothing.
Get away from the edge! Why are you getting in the water? You're getting like 10 feet. It's not going to be useful. I'm assuming. I don't know anything about the gun he's using, but still, don't get on the water. Where is he?
I don't know.
See, that's the point which you should be backing your ass out to water.
Just have this feeling everything's totally safe.
Now you're about to die. You shouldn't have said that. You're going to die. Oh my god, he made it out. No, he didn't. Or did he? He did. What happened to the... if you get in its mouth, you just do that. And that'll do nothing and you'll be dead. I'm not sure they're going to be taking this thing alive. I thought it had poor vision underwater. It's not bearing out. Okay, that's better. Never mind. Then she gets eaten by beavers. Will you people get on top of the damn helicopter?
Can't see him.
Okay. Admittedly, that would not have been a useful tactic. In hindsight, I see that now.
We don't have to do this, Jack. You don't have to, please.
You know, Jack could have just said, this is the trank gun, and saved us a little bit of drama. But no! He wanted to be... There's two! I love it. Whoa! Now there's one. So how many alligators are in this lake? Crocodiles.
Trapped him with our chopper.
It was totally the plan. Hey, the cow. Yay! Cow's alive. She'll cook up good. Romantic piano.
Nobody ever make a
Blink,
move
blink,
in
blink,
Maine.
blink, blink. Put on your seatbelts. Was there a third crocodile? Has Betty White got like the clutch of baby crocodiles in her backyard? That would probably work. Oh, you did with your little crocodiles. Crocodiles. Well, that was actually a fun movie. Since I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately, I guess I was expecting more characters to not survive the movie. So all of my predictions were mostly incorrect, except for the one deputy who I figured was going to lose his head a few minutes before he lost, or a few seconds before he lost his head. I guess I'm not disappointed that Oliver Platt's character didn't die. He wasn't terrible. He was just annoying at first. But he grew on me. That was one thing I liked about this, or one of the things I liked about this movie. The characters were all nicely defined. They all had their moments. I guess perhaps because they weren't all just there to die. They had They were more well drawn, and they had their uses. They had their place in the story. This movie could have been written, and the plot itself could have been done pretty much without Betty White's character. But she was such a great addition to the movie. It sort of elevated the script a little bit, added that additional nuance, and it was fantastic to have her in it. So I'm not saying she shouldn't have been there, because she definitely should. It's just interesting that I think some movies of the standard monster eats a bunch of people would probably not have had a Betty White-like character, and that's kind of what makes this movie better than the average from what I've seen. And so that brings me to another thing I appreciated was the toward the end, the idea of should we kill this creature or should we just try to capture it, because I liked that they treated it like an animal. It wasn't like this ravenous demon alligator that was just eating constantly and just killing everything it ran into. That's sort of one of my nitpicks or one of my pet peeves with some movies about just big animals eating everyone. The animals never seem to act like animals. They're always, granted, I'm not a zoologist, but this is my impression. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. But animals, they'll eat things and then they'll be done eating things for a little bit because they're not hungry, so they won't like go out and eat everybody on the boat. Or something like that. I mean, and sharks, of course, are a little bit different because they can get into feeding frenzy behavior, but that's a whole other rabbit hole. The romantic subplot was a little bit obvious. I could have done without that. It was sort of like standard boilerplate subplot, which, it's all right. It's okay. They didn't actually kiss, so I guess that's not so bad. Yeah, I can't really think of too much else to say other than I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. It was fun. There were a lot more name actors in this movie than I was really expecting. I was expecting it to be sort of a schlockfest, but a cheesy, fun schlockfest. And there was more money in the actors than I would have expected. I was not expecting the second alligator to show up. Crocodile. I know. I can't help myself. At any rate, thanks for sticking around this long. Please drop a like on the video if you're up for it, and of course, subscribe if you want to. As always, if you find me entertaining in some way, please check out my books. A lot of me is in them, especially if you'd like my sense of humor. Try out the Zeus is Dead series. In any case, I will be back soon with another movie to watch. Stick around and we'll see what happens.
Hello, I am the tiniest predator. I have had too many ciders.